Well, how you doing, subscribers? How you doing, new viewers? I'm Ion Prime, and thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Got some good news stories to talk about for today, including, yes, the Steam Machine price. We finally know what that is. But also at the end of today's videos, I'll be looking at my 5 most played PlayStation 3 games. And believe it or not, Final Fantasy is not in this stack. So, going to be interesting for today's why it's in my collection. But we're going to be talking about the Steam Machine prices. We got details on that today and pre-order details as well. And a big PlayStation Store sale is going on right now. But first up, Steam Machine. It launches next Tuesday, believe it or not, June 30th. We got that date earlier today, and pre-orders are live right now. It's kind of a complex pre-order process, and I think Valve did this specifically to stop scalpers from taking the Steam Machine and putting it online on eBay and selling it for 2, 3, 4 times the price, which obviously is very frustrating for all of us. But the price is something that has been speculated on and talked about ad nauseum since this was very first released. And the price, it's $1,049 for the 512 gigabyte model, and that does not come with a controller. And then it's $1,428 for the 2 terabyte model. That does come with a controller and 2 extra faceplates. And I believe there's a third option where you can get all the extra faceplates, but no controller, and it's like $1,300 give or take on that as well. But you can find all the details on Valve's website. Now, there's no game included with this either. I know some were actually thinking that Half-Life 3 would be revealed and would be released with the Steam Machine, but that did not happen today. So, I mean, Half-Life 3 may not even be a thing. Who knows? But yeah, so the Steam Machine, it is out, again, coming out next Tuesday, June 30th, and that base model, $1,050. So, man, prices are just stupid right now if you want to get into gaming. And there was another piece of hardware that was announced today as well. This one for the retro community. A little controversy around this one, but it's the Retroid Pocket Nova. Now this will have an OLED screen and it'll have a 4:3 aspect ratio. And instead of being a vertical machine, it'll be a horizontal machine. Now, we don't know like price, we don't know release date. There's just very, very limited details were given of it, of this device today. But over the next few weeks, we should be getting some more details on it, and actually some more about how it looks, because all we got is just a picture of that 4:3 aspect ratio screen, but we don't see the actual controls on each side of it. So again, we'll get some more details about this over the next few weeks. And, you know, hopefully this will kind of help with Retroid with that kind of a hard situation with their last model machine that they released. So, I don't know, we'll see what happens with this. But again, another piece of hardware that was announced for today. And here in North America, folks, it is hot, especially in Texas where I'm at. And Nintendo, they issued a warning again about playing your Nintendo Switch or your Nintendo Switch 2 if you're outside in this heat. It says, do not play it outside for an extended period of time in 95-degree heat or higher. I'm going to say this, but please don't take this in stone. But I guess if you do it once or twice for a little bit, you should be okay. But if you do it, if you just keep doing it over and over again, just going outside in 95-degree heat or more, that can definitely mess up your Switch or your Switch 2. Obviously, you can start degrading the components inside, and that will eventually, obviously, destroy your Switch. So don't do it. Apple warns us about this with their iPhones. Android does it as well. Valve has actually warned us about this with their Steam Deck. So just don't go outside in 95-degree heat and play your Switch or Switch 2. Stay inside and it'll be just fine. I mean, with the cost of the way systems are, we just talked about the Steam Machine, how much it costs. With the price of machines right now, yeah, you don't want to take it out in heat and just absolutely destroy it that way. Well, PlayStation, they've kicked off their mid-year sale on the PlayStation Store, and there are some great deals on digital games right now. Blasphemous, fantastic game. I have it physically, but it is on sale right now for $2.49. Folks, if you have not taken a chance at playing Blasphemous, pick it up. Fantastic Metroidvania. Dragon Quest XI is $19.99 right now. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, if you're thinking of picking that up, you can get it digitally for $32.49 right now. It's a good price. Returnal, $29.39. Sherlock Holmes The Awakened is $3.99. I have no idea about this game. I have no idea if it's even any good. But I mean, for $4, why not give it a shot? How about this? This is a great deal right here. Uncharted, the Nathan Drake Collection. It is on sale right now digitally, $5.99. That's great. Uncharted 1, Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3. Get those for $5.99. That is a fantastic deal. Pick that up, especially if you're a big fan of Uncharted. But lots of other games, thousands of games are on sale right now through this mid-year deal. So go by there and check it out, and you might find one or two games to pick up digitally. I did that during Days of Play. I had a couple of gift cards and picked up a couple of games there, and a couple of these games that were on sale, I'm like, I probably should have waited, but it's fine. It's all good. But go by and pick up and check out the sale and see what you might be able to pick up for cheap. And finally, today in gaming history, a couple of big games were released on this date. We're going to go to June 22nd of 1996 when one of the greatest first-person shooters ever, Quake, was released in North America, now considered a boomer shooter. But also going back to 2023, so just 3 years ago, Final Fantasy 16 was released on this date. I remember getting my deluxe edition from Best Buy. Man, I loved every minute of Final Fantasy 16. A great, great Final Fantasy game. And I would have to say probably one of my favorite parts about it was the side quest. And the side quests were they were easy to get to, and they didn't take an exorbitant amount of time to complete. And that's been a big frustration of mine in a lot of RPGs. When you do some of these side quests, you know, they take forever to get to, number one, and then number two, they take way longer than they should take to be able to complete. But Final Fantasy 16, their side quests were quick, concise, and you got it done, and you got what you needed. And that's what I loved about it. I actually completed all the side quests in Final Fantasy 16. So, but a couple of dates there in gaming history. All right, time now to get to my 5 most played PlayStation 3 games. And as I mentioned earlier, there is no Final Fantasy in this deck, but there's a couple of Metal Gear Solid games in here. But we're going to start first with one of my most played games, and that would be Lollipop Chainsaw. And look, I know this is not the best game, and I know why most of us sat around and played this. I get it. But if you look past all that and, you know, zombie fighting and the wacky bosses, just over-the-top bosses, this was a decent little game. I mean, I think it took about 25 hours, I think, total for me to go through this game and complete it. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I did enjoy my time with Lollipop Chainsaw. I haven't picked up the remaster, the repopped version to be able to play on modern consoles, but did have some fun time with Lollipop Chainsaw. Next up, Darksiders. Fantastic series at number 1 on, well, you had Darksiders 1 and 2 on the PlayStation 3, and then PlayStation 4, you had Darksiders 3 and Genesis, but on PlayStation 3, Darksiders and Darksiders 2, but Darksiders, the very first one, put a lot of time into this game, very much enjoyed it. It was pretty much a 3D platformer with a little bit of RPG elements into it as well, but yeah, great game, great boss fights, just a great combat in general inside of Darksiders, and just a lot of fun. Look great. I love the casing too with the reflective stuff on there. That looks really cool. I like that a lot. But Darksiders, one of my most played games on the PlayStation 3. And I'm going to have to say this was probably my most played game on a PlayStation 3. And it's just such a fantastic game, and so glad that we're getting that Volume 2 collection coming up later this year. But Metal Gear Solid 4. Absolutely love the Metal Gear series, loved Metal Gear Solid 4, and yeah, going through this game was just so much fun. That ending battle was just absolutely epic. Such good, yeah, such a great game. Such a great game. I will say that there was a couple of times that the cutscenes in between missions kind of got on my nerves a little bit because I didn't realize some of them were like an hour long. And at the time, playing during the week when I had to get up for work very early, so I had to get to bed kind of early, and I was like, man, these are just going on and on. But outside of that, this is a near perfect game. Absolutely love Metal Gear Solid 4. Next up, one of my most played games on the PlayStation 3 would be Metal Gear Revengeance. Love this game. And you get to play as Raiden, and it's basically a hack and slash. So you're not doing the whole, sneaking around like you would normally in Metal Gear. But yeah, this is more of a hack and slash, and this was still a lot of fun, very fast paced, and you're moving through and taking out the bosses and the enemies, and some very big enemies as well in a couple of stages that you had to go up against. But a lot of fun. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, definitely had a lot of fun with this game. And finally, one of my most played PlayStation 3 games, and I would still be playing it to this day, but I cannot find a guitar anymore. The guitar I had, I should have never gotten rid of, and now I can hardly find a true PlayStation 3 guitar, but that would be Guitar Hero Metallica. I put so many hours into this game, mainly because Metallica is my favorite band. Love all of their music, love the guest songs that were on here, and man, I spent so much time playing through and playing my favorite songs. And if you love air guitar, that's why you would love Guitar Hero, because you get to almost play air guitar for real with those controllers. But absolutely love Guitar Hero Metallica. Such a fantastic game to play. And I'm going to keep searching. Hopefully I can find an actual PlayStation 3 guitar somewhere for a decent price, and maybe I can start finally playing this once again, because I do miss playing this game. It's so much fun. Any of the Guitar Hero games, actually, I miss playing those. Well, folks, you know what to do. I'm Ion Prime. Thank you so much for watching today. Like this video if you like it. Dislike it if you do not. If you are new to the channel, would love to have you as a subscriber, as a follower. Please do that. And let's see. Any stories I talked about today, my sources, they are down in the description below. So be sure to stop by, check out those sources, get some more details about what I've talked about today. And I believe that's it. Yeah, just thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And comment. Yeah, if you want to talk about anything I've talked about today, do that in the comment section down below as well. But keep your controllers charged, my friends, and I'll be back tomorrow with some more gaming news. Guys, thank y'all so much. I really appreciate y'all watching.